Hello everyone, and welcome to my Y&R Homies channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Summer held responsible for Chance's dangerous remark? According to teasers on The Young and the Restless, Y&R, Hayley Erin's character Claire Newman could disappear. After making a menacing remark to Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, will Summer Newman, Allison Lanny, face consequences? Chance will believe it's time to quit skirting the apparent problem in this instance in Y&R's April 7th episode. Summer's jealousy of Kyle Abbott's, Michael Mealer, relationship with Claire Newman, Hayley Erin, is evident to everybody. Chance will thus persist until he persuades Summer to confess her contempt for Kyle's most recent romance. Chance will be relieved to hear Summer's passionate statement about how she can't tolerate Kyle and Claire together. Summer will also bring up the fact that she still remembers Claire's methods of pursuing her family. The way that everyone has accepted this new and improved Claire will not sit well with Summer. Summer will admit that she occasionally wishes Claire would simply vanish because it's obvious she still has feelings for Kyle. It's intriguing that Summer would tell Chance about everything, as Chance is a detective and may someday look back on this exchange suspiciously. There's a strong likelihood that a character on a soap opera will actually depart when someone on the show confesses to wanting that character to disappear. It seems logical that Summer's remark may have contributed to Claire's disappearance. Naturally, Summer would be going to great lengths to hurt Claire physically. Nothing suggests that Summer will stray that far from the truth, but no one can rule out Summer doing anything extreme like kidnapping Claire and holding her captive. Rather, there may be a scenario in which Claire experiences something else entirely unrelated to Summer. Nevertheless, if Claire disappears, Summer's remark may put her on the hot seat with Chance. Chance may start an inquiry and question Summer about whether or not she fulfilled her own dream. In actuality, Claire could become involved in an incident that takes her temporarily off screen. However, someone unexpected like Ian Ward, Ray Wise, or Jordan, Colleen Zenk, who has somehow been restored, can reappear to capture Claire. In any case, Summer's desire for Claire to go is unnerving and may be a prelude to Claire really going missing. Summer can end up in hot trouble if it seems that her wish was more of a prophecy. According to previews on The Young and the Restless, Summer could receive updates on some concerning news soon, so keep checking back. If you're looking for the most up-to-date Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates, CDL is the place to be. Zuleika Silva cops to an error that required more work for a coworker. Editors have picked all of the highlighted goods and services on their own. On orders placed through its retail connections, Soaps.com could get paid a commission, and the retailer might get some auditable data for their records. After saying, "You know what time it is, time to work," Silva cocked her head to the side to display her cool hairstyle. "I accidentally took it down after he did it because I thought I had to change looks for another episode," she explained after thanking Justin Jackson, one of the soap opera's hairstylists. But that wasn't the situation. Silva thought about how much Jackson had worked on it and how she had to say she was sorry for removing it by mistake since she felt she needed to modify the appearance. She went on, "He had to redo everything. I owe him, then. But hold on. A Tic Tacs box. Yes. She intended to offer him just that as a thank you gift." Her small chuckle made it obvious that Jackson would probably understand exactly what she meant, even if we might not be aware of the inner joke. Given how many sequences daytime performers shoot in a single day, we can't blame Silva for deciding a fresh look was necessary. The Restless and the Young warnings Thursday, April 3rd, Lauren's request, Tracy's issue, and Michael's directives. Here are the spoilers for Thursday, April the 3rd, 2025's episode of The Young and the Restless. Fans may anticipate Michael Baldwin, Christian LeBlanc, receiving orders from Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, in tomorrow's episode. In the meanwhile, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, is asked for a favor by Lauren Baldwin, Tracy E. Bregman. In addition, Susan Walters's character Diane Jenkins Abbott is concerned about Beth Maitland's character Tracy Abbott. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Don't forget to check out our Y&R spoilers for next week, here. The orders of Michael Baldwin. Fans will witness Victor giving Michael fresh directives on tomorrow's show. The former DA always understood it would be risky to work with Victor. Victor is aware of Michael's and Lauren's limitations, though. Victor has given him a new task that could include Aristotle Dumas. Read more. Discover the events of Y&R's most recent episode. Lauren Baldwin's request. That could have something to do with the Lauren scenario in the weekly preview trailer. Lauren, meanwhile, has never supported Michael working for Victor. Lauren was worried that Victor would endanger Michael. At least once or twice already, that has occurred. What will be the reaction when Lauren asks Nikki for a big favor? Lauren ran her own business and covered for Nikki while she was in recovery. What will Nikki reply, then, when Lauren encourages her pal to turn on Victor? Lauren will need to provide Nikki with a compelling argument because she has always been very devoted to her spouse. The fear of Diane Jenkins Abbott. The Restless and the Young. According to Thursday, April 3rd teasers, Diane will be concerned about Tracy. Diane could be concerned that the author would end up in serious danger as Tracy set up a trap for Alan Laurent Martin Laurent, Christopher Cousins. But Tracy could tell them that she's got it under control. Later in the week, Peter Bergman's character Jack Abbott worries for Tracy's security as well. Perhaps Tracy is adamant about facing Alan by himself. Maybe Alan doesn't return to Genoa City as promised. Alan can also cause Tracy to question her intuition. If Alan Martin can make Tracy question her instincts, he won't have to put in much effort. Read more. Spoilers for The Young and the Restless. 3 unexpected repercussions for Claire of Kyle's engagement ring. April 3rd, 2025 Thursday. Additionally, fans may observe what Alan and Martin have been doing for a long time. According to the villain, he was in Paris preparing a surprise for Tracy. But why would it take him days to organize a romantic surprise? Since Martin has previously targeted her and Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, is in Paris, it appears that she may be in peril, but no one is yet aware of it. What is the plot that you are most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching the CBS or Paramount Plus soap opera to see what happens next. Check out the social media page for celebrating the soap. Early week spoilers for Y&R April 7th to 14th. Martin attacks, Sally is in danger, and the Dumas mystery deepens. Here are the spoilers for the week of April 7th, 2025, on The Young and the Restless. Now that he is implicated, fans might anticipate a retaliation from Alan Laurent Martin Laurent, Christopher Cousins. Courtney Hope's character, Sally Spectra, may be in jeopardy. Furthermore, the mystery and tension around Aristotle Dumas will only grow. Let's talk about the next events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Putting Tracy Abbott in jeopardy. Tracy Abbott, played by Beth Maitland, appears to be in imminent danger next week. Tracy believes Alan abducted Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. Tracy still feels that Alan is the one behind the double kidnapping, despite her love for him and desire to wed him. Tracy may find it difficult to resist Alan's temptation to return to Genoa City while Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, is enticing him. Tracy may become the next test subject if she confronts Alan or Martin. The strike of Martin Laurent. Martin can become angry if Tracy or anyone else corners him. Supporters recall Martin's response after he was caught in Paris pretending to be his twin brother. That day, Alan and Martin both died when they fell out of the window. Tracy was certain that Alan had survived, but it appears that the evil twin was responsible. Martin may already have suspicions that someone is watching him, of course. Alan pretended that Jack's phone call was unimportant and that he would definitely return to town. Martin may be doing something else, though, rather than boarding an aircraft. Not to be overlooked is the fact that Alan is currently in Paris, where Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, is also. Could Ashley be the target of Alan or Martin?